Throughout my life, I've been camping pretty regularly. When I was a young child, my grandparents would take me, my sister, and my cousins out camping almost every summer. And now, as me and my sister have grown older, we've continued to camp together. So we've been out of the state and to a lot of campgrounds within Texas. If you're planning on going camping, you should probably ask, where do you want to camp at? So there's a lot of options. You got state parks, national forests. You have BLM, which is the Bureau of Land Management, which is a government organization that offers campsites. And then you also have KOA's, Campgrounds of America, which is a private organization that offers campsites as well. You also have private campgrounds, which is people who open up their land for a fee to allow you to come camp there. When questioning where you want to camp, you should probably look at how you want to camp. So there's a lot of different options. You have tent sites, which normally come with water and electricity. These also come with a tent pad, which is somewhere that is flat and kind of smooth for you to put your tent on. It also gives you a soft surface to stake your tent down if you're in a rocky area. You also have RV sites, which come with a paved section for you to park your RV on. These will come with a stronger power source for you to power that RV, and it'll also come with running water. You have primitive sites, which are sites that have no water or electricity. These normally take a hike to get to where you're supposed to camp at, and whatever you bring in is what you have. So if you want water or food, you have to bring all that with you. You also have, on certain state parks, you also have cabins and screened-in shelters. These are shelters. They normally don't have beds or anything in them. They only are a structure like the tent, and you have to bring your air mattress or cot or however you're planning on staying. What do you do when you're camping? So when you're camping, there's a lot of things you can do. You can build a fire. You can hang out around the fire. You can cook. But there's an endless amount. You can go hiking, biking. So most state parks, I would say, have a body of water near them so that you can go swimming or kayaking or paddleboarding. A lot of state parks also have equestrian trails. These trails are trails that if you would like to ride horses, you can bring your own, and you can actually take them for these trails, and it's miles of trails that you can go enjoy the wilderness on your horse. Things you need to bring. So when you're going camping, if you've decided what type of camping you want to do, it'll decide if you need to bring a tent. If you plan on biking, you need to bring a bike. If you plan on kayaking, you need to bring a kayak. So some things you might not think about though. So firewood. So you can't actually harvest wood from around most of these campsites. The places will not allow you to do that. So you have to bring in whatever you want to burn. So also this keeps the fires pretty small because everyone has to bring in their firewood. Also food in the ice chest. So your food that you bring, it's good to have not a lot of cold goods because they will have to fit in an ice chest. And if you're staying for days on end, then you'll have to have either a really big ice chest or not that much food. You also need to bring flashlights. So normally campgrounds are not very well lit. So especially at nighttime, you need to have some type of light source. If you're doing primitive camping, then you definitely need to bring extra batteries and things like that. If you are on electricity, then it's good to hang lights. Also, when you start putting lights up, you want to put a light up that makes your camp look different than other people's. So when I was a child, we used to wrap trees in red, white, and blue. It was just something to make ours look different because when it gets nighttime and you're trying to find your camp, you don't want to shine lights into other people's camps and wake them up or anything like that. So you just want to be able to tell which one's yours from a distance. And I hope that y'all will want to go camping off of this.